I made it back home without a hitch. I'll do a video of the driving impressions and mechanical elements of the car in due course, but there she is, LS400. Is the car a girl? Don't know. Probably more of a boy, I think. I do like this, the shape of LS400. This one's what's called a Mark III, although you really do need to know your onions to tell many of the LS400s apart, but the Mark III's got sort of some sharper design elements, if you will, around the lights and front bumpers. This particular example has the DHP, or Dynamic Handling Pack wheels, which I think are a pretty big improvement on the standard wheels. And that shot there probably tells you everything you need to know about the paintwork of the car. It's painted in 50 shades of gold. The front passenger wing, passenger door and bonnet are just miles apart in terms of paint match. And the bonnet's got lots of these sort of rust spots which have been rust treated, but they're not painted. I think the bonnet actually is silver. It's not original to the car. The shut lines, I mean, you see the shut cap there, shut line gap between the bonnet and the front wing is pretty shocking. So I think the bonnet's been replaced, probably with that of the silver car. It's the rear cabin, arguably the nicest bit of the car actually. There's the odd mark here or there on the leather where things or people have been moving in and out, but generally speaking it's relatively clean. The leather's fairly supple. It does need a clean, but compared to the rest of the interior, it's relatively clean. Relatively little woodwork in one of these actually. For the rear passengers, just have those small patches where the ashtrays are. Got an electric sunroof. No idea whether it works yet. One clean patch on the passenger seat where I've had literally a 2-minute go just to check that there was some improvement that could be had. I've yet to lift the carpet mats up for fear of seeing just how dirty the carpets are, but I'm not expecting much. So the driver's seat is pretty shabby, and this is weird. This obviously the driver's armrest almost looks like elephant skin, which I can only assume is ingrained dirt, but it almost looks scorched. I think there's plenty of improvement to be had out of this driver's seat, but you can see with a hole in the bolster, no amount of cleaning is going to fix that hole. Woodwork in the front, looking good. Some fine scratches, just need a bit of a polish out. Cabin itself is actually, yeah, it's dirtier than it's coming out on camera, I think it's fair to say. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that area and improving it. Very typical of the sort of scabs that are knocking around the car. Yeah, dirty. But we're here to improve, so whilst there's a challenge ahead, there's certainly plenty of room for improvement. Again, not looking forward to seeing the carpet under the mats, but there you go. The steering wheel tells you the mileage of the car. It's all sort of worn and chipped, and we'll have to see what we can do to improve that as a DIY job. If I can't, then it might be a matter of trying to find a second-hand replacement on eBay. Current mileage, just under 197,000 miles. We'll talk about the mechanicals in another video, but actually the engine and gearbox are supremely smooth. You'd never guess that the car had done nearly 200,000 miles. There's plenty of life left in the mechanicals. Although I've said that now, haven't I? I'm sure the car will throw a wobbler. Electric wise, dual zone climate. I've yet to press every button in the car and check what does or doesn't work. It's single degree centigrade temperatures outside. So whilst I can confirm that the heater works, I don't know whether the air conditioning or the cooling element of the air conditioning works. I know the radio works, but I haven't tried the CD player, which is in here, a 6-disc CD changer. So that's something to play with. And there we go. And that's pretty much as far as I've got with it. So what are the next stages? Well, I'm just going to use the car, frankly. I didn't buy it to win any beauty contests, but I'm going to drive it around, use it daily, understand it, assess it a bit better, come up with a bit of a hit list, and most of all, I'm going to enjoy it. But I do need to take a more thorough look at the interior and formulate a plan. It's easy saying, well, just drive around in it, but I've got to sit in that cabin whilst doing so, and it is pretty grubby, so I'll take a more thorough look in the next video at the interior and formulate a specific plan for how we deal with that. And then we'll start to look at the exterior. Thanks for watching.